Rolls-Royce has become a true legend in the world of automobiles over the years of its existence. Interestingly, throughout the company's entire history, only 20 models of Rolls-Royce have been produced. The company has never compromised on quantity, its primary goal has always been and remains quality. That's why each car has been brought to perfection. The company, as we know it today, was founded by two brilliant individuals, each excelling in their respective fields, Charles Stuart Rolls and Frederick Henry Royce. Interestingly, they were not childhood friends, as is often the case in such situations, rather, they represented opposite social backgrounds. Frederick Royce came from a poor miller's family. He had to start looking for work early, and he did whatever it took to make a living, from delivering newspapers to working on the railroad. This didn't deter the young man from his desire to learn and move forward. In his free time, he studied foreign languages and electrical engineering. The latter subject came naturally to him, and he found great pleasure in studying it. It was evident that he had an engineering mindset. His first job that aligned with his interest in electrical engineering was a position at Hiram Maxim's company. Even at that time, the young Royce began saving money to start his own business. In 1903, Royce acquired a French car called defied. The car was terrible, it had many flaws and design errors. This was a pivotal moment in Royce's life. He decided to design his own car. Frederick, along with his friend, founded their own company, F.H. Royce & Co., in Manchester. In 1904, he introduced his first car, which surpassed the defied in every aspect and received rave reviews in the newspapers. The car was reasonably priced at £395. Charles Rolls' life took a completely different path. He came from a wealthy aristocratic family, received an excellent education, and lacked nothing. The first car in his life was a Peugeot Phaeton. Charles later actively participated in races and even set a speed record. So it was not surprising that after completing his education, Charles decided to pursue a career in automobiles. In 1902, he opened a car sales company called C.S. Rolls & Company. His business quickly flourished, and in a short period, the company expanded into a distribution network covering almost all of England. However, Rolls' true dream was to create a car under his own brand that would go down in automotive history. He didn't plan to start manufacturing from scratch. It was much simpler and more cost-effective to find a young and talented company and make a partnership agreement with them. As you may have guessed, that company was F.H. Royce & Company. It's worth noting that Rolls approached his trip to Manchester with skepticism. But he returned with a partnership agreement with Frederick Royce's company. Thus, in 1904, the two outstanding founders of the legendary brand, Frederick Royce and Charles Rolls, met. They quickly found common ground, and by the end of the year, the joint venture Rolls-Royce was founded. The first cars produced by the company sold exceptionally well. They were truly magnificent cars, created through the genius of engineering. The founders complemented each other perfectly. Royce was skilled at making cars, and Rolls was adept at selling them. The United Kingdom was a close-knit partnership for them, and as early as 1906, they introduced their cars in the United States. America greeted the English automobiles with great enthusiasm, and the company's sales skyrocketed. Furthermore, in America, Charles Rolls met the Wright brothers and discovered a new passion, aviation. At his initiative, the company began producing aircraft engines, and it continues this business to this day. However, Charles Rolls' fascination with aviation proved to be fateful for him. At the age of 33, he tragically perished in an airplane crash in 1910. The company eventually became solely owned by Charles Rolls, who outlived his business partner by 23 years and passed away in 1933. What did the founders of Rolls-Royce achieve? They laid the foundation for a brand that captivated the world with its charisma. Rolls-Royce cars became more than just toys for the wealthy, they represented something immeasurably greater, a symbol of status. They were purchased by the crème de la crème of society. Naturally, all Rolls-Royce vehicles possessed simply astonishing quality. Every detail was perfect, and hand assembly ensured a guarantee of quality. Unfortunately, as of today, the company's fortunes are not as brilliant. In 2003, the German company BMW acquired the Rolls-Royce brand. Despite this, the brand has lost its frenzied popularity. It can't be said that it has died, but the golden age of Rolls-Royce has passed. That's all for today. But what car do you drive? Write in the comments. If you liked the video, help me with a like and subscribe, so I can continue making videos. Thank you, see you next time.